In the wake of the New York Knicks' disappointing playoff exit at the hands of the Indiana Pacers, the NBA landscape has shifted once again. Eyes now turn to the Knicks, and more specifically to the future of their all-star center, Karl-Anthony Towns. As Knicks fans express growing frustration with Towns' defensive struggles, rumors of a possible trade are beginning to swirl, with the Sacramento Kings emerging as a potential landing spot. In a high-stakes move that could reshape both teams' futures, a trade proposal involving the five-time All-Star center has surfaced, leaving the NBA world buzzing. Why Karl-Anthony Towns to the Kings makes sense. Let's address the elephant in the room, the fit. The Sacramento Kings have been an intriguing team in recent years, boasting the offensive firepower to compete, but falling short in key areas, particularly defense. The prospect of pairing Karl-Anthony Towns with the likes of De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis could seem like a defensive nightmare at first glance. Towns, a career 24.4-point scorer and one of the league's most efficient big men, has long been criticized for his lack of defensive intensity, particularly in the postseason. But here's the thing, the Kings need talent, and Towns is just that. Towns may not be a defensive powerhouse, but the Kings' defense is already among the worst in the NBA. Adding a proven scorer like Towns gives Sacramento the offensive ceiling they've been desperately looking for as they continue to seek a path toward championship contention. It's no secret that the Kings have struggled in their pursuit of a deep playoff run, but what they lack in defense, Towns makes up for with his undeniable scoring ability. His career 40% shooting from three-point range over the course of 10 seasons shows that he is not just a big man. He's a stretch five capable of altering the geometry of the floor. In a system run by head coach Mike Brown, Sacramento could lean into a high-octane offense that leans heavily on perimeter shooting, and Towns' ability to stretch the floor would be a crucial element. Pairing Towns with De'Aaron Fox, whose speed and transition play can break down defenses, could give the Kings one of the most explosive offenses in the league. While the defensive concerns remain, adding Towns could signal a shift in Sacramento's identity, one that embraces offensive firepower and flexibility over traditional post play and defense-first principles. The Kings' new high-flying duo, Towns and Zach LaVine. For the Sacramento Kings, acquiring Towns would mark a major shift in their roster construction. With a core of De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, and a healthy dose of young talent, the Kings could turn into a serious offensive juggernaut. Add to that mix Zach LaVine, the high-flying wing known for his electrifying scoring, and you have a recipe for a team that can light up the scoreboard every night. The combination of LaVine and Towns could be both thrilling and terrifying for opposing defenses, as both players are capable of averaging 30 points per game on any given night. Towns, with his ability to stretch the floor and operate as a true stretch five, would allow the Kings to run a modern offense that pushes the pace and emphasizes shooting. With the Kings potentially doubling down on their three-point shooting under head coach Doug Christie, it's easy to imagine Towns and LaVine combining for 15 or more attempts from beyond the arc every game. This style of play could help cover up some of the team's defensive shortcomings, especially if the team plays fast and scores efficiently. But there's no denying that adding Towns also comes with significant financial risk. Over the next 3 seasons, Towns is set to earn an average of $57 million per year. While that's a hefty price tag, it could theoretically lower his trade value and make the deal more attractive to the Kings, especially if they are looking to make a big splash and continue retooling their roster. Conclusion: a bold move for both teams. At the heart of this trade proposal is one simple truth. Both the Sacramento Kings and New York Knicks are in positions where bold moves are necessary to take the next step. For Sacramento, Towns could provide the scoring punch they desperately need to enter the conversation in the Western Conference. For New York, swapping Towns for Sabonis would address their defensive concerns while adding valuable depth and a future pick. While the trade could be a risky gamble for both teams, it's a move that could pay off in spades, ushering in a new era for the Kings while potentially solidifying the Knicks as serious contenders in the East. Only time will tell if this trade becomes a reality, but for now, it's a tantalizing prospect that has the NBA world on edge.